Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Game Warrior. And we're talking about games here. This is not moving. There it is. Games anticipated for 2024 that I'm looking forward to. So this is kind of a cheat because this is actually going to be here probably in the next 2 or 3 weeks. It's pretty quick. So I am a huge fan of Dune. And in a weird way, like I've read the book twice and I like the idea, but I'm not like the book didn't consume me. But I like the idea of the whole thing. And it's like the movies back in the 80s were terrible, but charming in their way, right? And so Dune is just something that in my group of friends is just big. And again, while the novel wasn't the best, my brother loved it. It was like the Lord of the Rings for him. So I was more of the Lord of the Rings person as opposed to the friends of mine that are the Dune people, okay? So, but we love the Dune IP and we just love the idea of it. And one of my favorite games of all time is Dune Imperium. Absolutely brilliant game, and I'm loving Dune Imperium Uprising. So there was no way I wasn't going to get this, even though this is effectively a reskinned version of War of the Rings. Not really completely, but I was going to get it, and it will work because me and my wife will be able to play. It's a good 2-player game. It says 1 to 4, but I really don't think it's going to pull that off. It's really a 2-player game. You got to take one side or the other. So I was just almost going to back this for 2 reasons. Dune and Simon, right? But I did look into it because there's the Dune IP out there has some pretty crappy games. So I decided to go in. After taking a look at this, I pulled out my War of the Ring game, which I have an old copy, and I decided that this is definitely something I wanted. So I came in with the carry-all pledge. Oh, my phone is on. That's terrible, isn't it? Just terrible lighting. Which gets you the core box and the stretch goals, which is really fun, the Spacing Guild expansion, as well as the Smugglers expansion. I was gonna go for this, right? And then you got all of the cool stuff that they brought out. And now this wasn't one of their bigger, huge, I don't know how you say it, Kickstarters. I mean, it brought in what, 1,300,000. I don't know what it's up to now. They do tend to gain, so maybe they went to 2 million by the time it was done on the pledge manager. And so it's successful, I suppose, for Simon. I don't know how it'll be. I did hear today they just put out a social media post that it hit #1 on the Board Game Geek hotness. So they're really proud of that. It's getting a lot of attention, and I hope they'll sell a lot retail. Now, of course, is the game any good? Look at that. It's a 2-hour-long game. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to getting it. It is on my anticipated for 2024 list, and it was even before I knew it was coming. I don't think I got the playmat, which I often do lately. I kind of like playmats, but I didn't this time. The Smugglers expansion, of course. I did get the Spacing Guild because it came with, as you can see over here, the carry-all expression. Was there anything else? Was there some bling at the bottom that I might have gotten? Let's take a look. These are all the things that came in. Wild Makers, those look great. A whole bunch of stuff that they're giving. Doesn't look like it. So I kept it simple, and I'm really, really excited that this is coming in. I do have a lot of games lined up, and I have some big ones that I want to play. I did get a game of Age of Comics in the Golden Years, and I'm a big comic book fan. I'm also a former owner of a comic book store, so we got one game in that, and I'll give you a hint that it was pretty good. I was pretty impressed. Very, very thematic and had that spark of excitement. I think we're going to play it again today. Anyways, full review come later for that. But right now, looking forward to this game, and I should get it in 2 to 3, maybe 4 weeks. And I've got so many games coming, I'm not too worried about that. And I just did an unboxing video of Heroes of Might and Magic 3, so I hope you enjoy that. Until next time. This has been Jason at the Game Warrior. I will see you later.